Hi friends, hello, how are we doing? How is everybody? I want to give a quick disclaimer that I am still sick, if you can't tell from the congestion in my voice. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I am super congested. And second of all, this hairstyle is not how we're gonna be rolling from now on. I feel like it makes my head look so tiny. Basically, my hair is very easily persuaded to betray me. And I got out of the shower, I wasn't feeling good, I took a nap instead of parting it the way I usually do, and it decided that we're rolling like this today. I actually don't think it looks too terrible. I'm pretty insecure about my forehead. I think that it's really big. But I just cannot stand the feeling of stuff on my forehead for an extended period of time. I had bangs for, I want to say 2 or 3 years, from high school, and I grew them out my freshman year of college. And it just adds a layer of stress to my life that I do not need. Do other people who've had bangs before feel this way? I feel like every time I'm outside or I move around or I do anything, I'm like, it's messing up my bangs. And it might just be because I have such a big forehead that any kind of split in the bangs doesn't look good. maybe it works for people with differently sized foreheads. That's just a ramble that I've gone on today, but if you see me messing with my hair a lot, it's because I'm not used to having it like this, and I can't fix it. Because once my hair dries a certain way, that's just how we're rolling. So, I have my handy dandy actual diary. So that means we're going to be doing a follow my instructions, but keep your eyes closed, follow my instructions, but keep your eyes closed video. So, we're going to be playing a few games. Flip back a page. Alright, so we are going to start off with our spelling game, our spelling bee game. And then I think I might try and trace some letters on the back of this book. And then we will do some counting games and perhaps, if we have time, another passage with questions, because I did have someone saying that they liked it last time, and I love it personally. So, yeah, let's get started. Our first word, basically, let's give you the instructions first. I am going to give you a word. I'll give you the amount of letters that is in that word, and I want you to spell that word for me. spell that word for me. These are all words that I got off of the Spelling Bee website. So they are words that I think are used in spelling bee competitions. But I don't believe they're incredibly difficult. I definitely tried to pick recognizable words because the spelling bee website has a lot of very, very obscure words. And it was annoying me because I usually think that my vocabulary is pretty good. Okay, so our first word is going to be carnation. Carnation, as in the flower. Our first word is carnation, and it is 9 letters long. It's 9 letters long. How do you spell carnation? Carnation. Alright. It starts with a C, then an A, and then an R, N, A, T, I, O, N. Carnation. That is how you spell carnation. On a side note, I love this pen. It's dark green ink. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I write all the stuff in this journal in this green ink. Alright. Our next word, hold on. Our next word is going to be heliotrope. Heliotrope. Our next word is heliotrope. How do you spell heliotrope? How do you spell heliotrope? You spell it H E L I O T R O P E. Heliotrope. I did forget to tell you how many letters were in that word. I'm very sorry. I know it's a huge deal. Alright. Our next word is going to be destination. Destination. Our next word is destination. I am traveling to a destination. Alright, and how do you think we spell destination? We spell it D E S T I N A T I O N. Destination. That is how you spell destination. Alright, very good. Let's do one more and then we'll go on to our next game. Our next word is going to be elegant. Elegant. Our next word is elegant. It is 7 letters. And how do you think we spell elegant? How do you think we spell elegant? Very good. You spell it E. That was a bad E. L E G A N T. That is how you spell elegant. Alright. Right now we're going to close up the journal. Oh, I forgot to put the bookmark in. Oh, that's so annoying. Give me a sec. There we go. We're going to actually close up the journal this time. And I am going to trace some. Let's start with shapes. Let's do shapes first. I'm going to trace some shapes on the back of this. Let me find a good way to hold it. And then maybe we'll do some letters. And then we'll do a couple short words. So, what shape do you think this is based on how you can hear it? I'm gonna do that again. I just realized I did that 2 different ways. So we're gonna do it again. Alright. What shape do you think that was? Very good, very good. It was a heart. It was a heart. Alright. I'm gonna draw them consistently now. Alright, let's keep going. We're going to do our next shape, which is alright, let's try that again. Alright, what do we think our shape is? What shape did I draw? Very good, very good. It is a triangle. Alright, our next shape. What do you think? What do you think? We're gonna do it one more time. Very good, very good. It is a circle. It was a circle. Alright, now that we did some shapes, we're going to go on to some letters. And our first letter is going to be A. I'm going to do it again. Alright, what is your guess? What letter do you think that was? It was the letter W. The letter W, as in Weg, which is my name. I don't think I've ever formally introduced myself, but my name is Weg. There's a bit of a story behind it. But yes, that is actually what people call me, and have done so for many years at this point, including. Alright, let's do another letter. Our next letter is going to be, let me What do you think? What do you think? Our next letter is the letter B. The letter B as in bumblebee. Alright, and we'll do one more letter. We're gonna do the letter Alright, we're gonna do it one more time. I don't know, that one just made me happy to draw. It is the letter Q. The letter Q. So, let's do some words. We're just gonna do some 3-letter words. Very small. Very quick. And I think we're just gonna do 2 of them. So, our first word is going to be that was the first letter, second letter, third letter. Alright, let's do it again. We're gonna do first letter, second letter, and third letter. What word do you think that was? What 3-letter word do you think that was? Very good, it was dog. Dog. D-O-G. And our next word is going to be that was the first letter. Our second letter. That was the second letter. Our third letter is. Alright, we're gonna do it again. First letter. Second letter. Third letter. Alright, what word was that? What 3-letter word was that? It was bat. Bat. Like either the flying mammal or a baseball bat. Or a baseball bat. Alright, let's bring out my trusty, beautiful cloth-bound Penguin Classics Pride and Prejudice. My trusty, beautiful cloth-bound Penguin Classics Pride and Prejudice. I just think it's so gorgeous. I used to work at a bookstore. I worked at an independent bookstore in high school, and they had a bunch of these Penguin Classics, and I just thought they were gorgeous. I drooled over them. But I think the Pride and Prejudice one is one of the prettiest. It's just a great gold color. Alright, so I am going to do some very easy questions from a very short passage. So, our passage is the very beginning of the book, chapter 1. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of some one or other of their daughters. Alright, so we're gonna read that again because I am super congested, so I feel like I am not as easily understood as usual. But let's read it again. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of some one or other of their daughters. So, based on this passage, what is this single man in possession of a good fortune in want of? What is he in want of? Very good. A wife. He is in want of a wife. Second question. Is this hypothetical man new to the neighborhood, or is he well known in the neighborhood? Based on this very small passage, is the man well known, or is he new to the neighborhood? Alright. Very good, very good. He is new to the neighborhood. Alright. Secondly, what separates this single man from perhaps other single men that are not being considered rightful property of the daughters? What makes him special? What makes him wanted and desired? Alright, very good. It is that he is in possession of a good fortune. He is in possession of a good fortune. Alright. So, based on this passage, do you think the people of the neighborhood are excited for his arrival? Or do you think they are not excited for his arrival? Do you think they're excited or not excited? Very good, very good. They are excited for his arrival. Alright. I'm gonna read it again, and then I'm gonna ask you a question about the narrator. It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered as the rightful property of some one or other of their daughters. Alright, this question is mildly trickier than the straight from the text questions, but do you think, based on this passage, that the narrator believes in what they are saying? Do they truly believe that this is a truth universally acknowledged? And do they truly believe that he is the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters? How does the narrator feel about these neighborhood families? Do they agree with them or not? What do you think? Obviously, I am not inclined to say that there's a hard right or wrong answer, but I do think that it is generally accepted that this narrator is quite sarcastic and a little bit snarky. Quite sarcastic and snarky. So I think this opening really sets that tone. I think the neighborhood families are not looked upon with great respect in this passage, and I do think that the narrator is making fun of them. The narrator is making fun of them. That is kind of my favorite part about Pride and Prejudice, is the narrator, because they just stay making fun of these people. It's really just one of my favorite books, and I think it loses a lot of its fun in a lot of movie adaptations. Obviously, if you can tell anything about me, the 1995 miniseries is my favorite. But I think that even that, while it maintains quite a bit of humor, I don't know, there's some things in text that you just can't translate. And some of that is Jane Austen's sort of tongue-in-cheek criticisms. Alright. That's our passage for the day. Questions, obviously I made up on the spot, so they're not quite as tight as they could have been, but I think they were easy enough. Alright. We're going to do a few more spelling words, and then we're going to do some counting, and then we will be all done. So we're going to do 4 more spelling words, and then we'll do some counting. So our first spelling word is 7 letters, and it is the word dowager. Dowager is the word dowager. How is the word dowager spelled? Kind of keeping up with these Pride and Prejudice sort of vibes. Alright. It is spelled D-O-W-A-G-E-R. Dowager. Our next word is also 7 letters, and it is Ariels. Ariels, like the System of a Down song, like the handless cartwheels that dancers do, and gymnasts. I don't know why I said dancers first. But Ariels. How do you spell Ariels? How do you think you spell it? You spell it A-R-I-A-L-S. Ariels. Alright, we have 2 words left. Our next word is an 8-letter word. It is thievery. As in the pastime that a thief partakes in. Thievery. Activity, not pastime, but whatever. Thievery. It is 8 letters, and how do we spell it with 8 letters? We spell it T-H-I-E-V-E-R-Y. Thievery. Alright, and we have 1 more word left. it is also 7 letters, and this word is parasol. 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 Also sort of in the old-fashioned vibe. Parasol as in an umbrella you use to keep off the sun. Parasol. And how do we spell it? How do you think? We spell it P A R A S O L. Parasol. Alright, my friends. Alright, we're gonna do some quick counting games. And then it is time for me to eat some dinner. We're gonna put this back on. And we're going to be clicking, but not quite clicking this pen. If I actually click it, it will be a little bit too loud. So, we're gonna play a few rounds of this, and I want you to tell me how many times I click the pen. Alright, let's get started. Alright, that was 6 times. Very good, very good. Next. That was 11 times. Very, very good, very good. Alright. And that was 3, but there was a little mess up at the beginning, so if you get told me 4, I'll count it. I'll accept my own errors. Alright. Our next round. That was 15 times. Very good for keeping up. Alright. That was once. Let's keep going. That was 4 times. Let's keep going. Very good. That was 8 times. And that was 5. And that was 3 again. Very good. Let's keep going. That was 6 again. Very good. Alright, we're gonna do 2 more rounds. Very good, very good. That was 18 times. 18 times. And then our final round. Very good, very good. That was 3 times yet again. Alright, my friends. Alright, my friends, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever